Colorado transfer running back Brandon Hood is committed to UMass. Now, this comes as a surprise to me, as his brother Colton Hood, who he was with at Colorado, committed to Tennessee. Now, I was really, really surprised Brandon Hood choosing UMass, but nonetheless, I think Brandon Hood was a great player who we didn't get a chance to see for the University of Colorado. But nonetheless, he finds a home with UMass, and I presume that he, gets some starting reps, gets some good reps and good film up at UMass, and potentially transfer to a bigger school in the future. Because I think Brandon Hood is an electric player that we just haven't gotten a chance to see on the field at the Division I level. Coach Fred, what are your thoughts on Brandon Hood committing to UMass?
Yeah, that's different, but it's refreshing to see.
Mm-hmm.
And when I say refreshing to see, big brother, and I think they're twins. I'm not sure the separation or whatever,
Right.
but
Brother,
you
yeah.
know, the brother didn't freeze Tennessee out on that, and he stepped out on his own. So that's kind of refreshing to see. But UMass, man, and it's nothing against UMass. That's going to be tough.
Yeah, it's going to be tough going up there. One thing I take away from this, you mentioned it. He was actually with his two brothers. There's another linebacker brother as well. They're all together at Colorado. They all leave Colorado. I think it's a big step for Brandon Hood to go out on his own, not be with his brother and stuff. And now I think we'll get the chance to actually see Brandon Hood. We didn't get the chance to see him at Colorado. I was surprised. He left Marshall Faulk, who's now the running back coach at Colorado, Hall of Famer.
Yeah.
I was really surprised he left him. But there's also, I will say, and we talked about this when he entered the transfer portal, there's a lot of competition at that running back position, especially the University of Colorado. They'll have Dallin Hayden heading the line. Ohio State transfer, who we got to see at Colorado last season. Micah Welch, who we got to see as a true freshman for Colorado last season, who I expect to take some serious reps as well. So that leaves Brandon Hood. He leaves and goes to UMass here. And Coach, let me ask you: when you see players that are leaving bigger schools, going to smaller schools like UMass, do you expect Brandon Hood to stay at UMass, or do you think if he has a great season at UMass, catches some eyes, that he could be back in the portal and go to a bigger school again? Because one stat I will throw out: 60% of college players have transferred to 3 or more schools. Coach, I'll just throw that out there. But go ahead.
Yeah, that's I'd be willing to bet a dime to a dollar that's kind of the mindset. Go down there, be able to put it on tape, at least get the touches, PFF numbers up, and barter a bigger, better deal kind of thing. Someone comes to get it. Who knows? Maybe Tennessee's room is not as full as it was this year. He's back with his brother, whatever. But if he has a halfway decent year, I'll be willing to bet, like I said, a dime to a dollar, he don't finish it at UMass.
Oh, 100%. I think Brandon Hood is an absolute great player. I was really excited to see him for Colorado this season. I was really surprised that he and Colton Hood, who I thought Colton Hood was going to step up and replace Travis Hunter. But they also got DJ McKinney, who really is going to be he's a projected first rounder next year, Coach Fred. DJ McKinney is going to be that guy at corner for Colorado. But nonetheless, Brandon Hood commits to UMass. Look to see him have a good season, get on the field, get some action, get some carries, and make a name for himself up at UMass. Shout out to Brandon Hood, committed to UMass, Coach.